Ladies and gentlemen, we have Dr. Sushmitha with us, and this time she has passed FMGE exam with flying colors. So, Dr. Sushmitha, heartiest congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
How are you feeling now?
Yeah, it still feels unreal, sir. I can't believe I made it.
That's great. That's great. Okay, fine. So many people are there who would like to know about Dr. Sushmitha. So, can we start with the basic introduction of yours?
This is Dr. Sushmitha from Hyderabad. I've graduated from 𝗬𝗵 University, Georgia. I've recently cleared my FMGE through arisemedicalacademy, and I'm really happy I did it.
Nice. So this was your first attempt, or?
No, sir. This was actually my second attempt. I've already attempted once. I scored 147. I couldn't clear. And I got over it, and then I cleared this time.
So this was your second attempt. So like in first attempt, you scored 147, right? So what mistakes you have done before?
So actually, I took a lot of exam pressure over me. And also I haven't solved as many MCQs as needed. There are a few mistakes, but I think I cleared this time.
So how was your medical journey? Like since the first year of MBBS to, like final year and then MCI?
Yes, actually being a medical student, it was not so easy. It was quite a difficult journey. But then end of the day, it's all worth the respect we receive from society and also the work satisfaction we get. It was full of ups and downs. But then since I've chosen this career by myself, so I took every challenge.
Okay, fine. So like there was a struggle for 1 year, right?
Yes, sir.
So like there might have so many ups and downs, so many, like emotional stress.
When I got the results and I couldn't clear because of just 3 marks, it was total shock to me at the beginning. Actually, I felt like all the hard work I've put in is all waste. I took a lot of pressure. I used to compare with my friends. I used to struggle so much to keep up with my friends. And I remember spending days and days thinking about that. But then later I realized that everybody has their own timeline. Everybody pops at different time.
So overall, what was your strategy after your first attempt? Like in last 6 months, what was your actual strategy?
My main belief was I used to put small and consistent efforts all the way from the beginning. And I also prioritized my time and I focused on topics and subjects that are more likely to be tested. I started solving MCQs from the beginning. So I've seen previous questions. So even though I made mistakes, I didn't downsize. The more mistakes I made, the more I learned. That's what I feel. After the first draft of listening to Arise classes, I gave some time to each and every subject. It based on the marks distribution and priority, and revised as much as I can. I had struggles with my emotions and sleeping patterns, but then I didn't force myself. When I knew nothing is going in my brain, I just used to take a short break and then start over again.
See, yeah, one important point you said just now, right? The more mistakes I did during my exam,
yes,
the better you rectified, right? Right. See, like this is the point of importance here, because like so many medicals, like they when they write exam, when they get failed, when they do not score better, right? So they feel depressed, and they feel that no, I should not be writing mock exams. I should not be writing exam because I feel low. I get depressed, right? No, yeah, that is a wrong strategy, because see, like this is the important thing, that when you write exam, when you do mistakes here, and after that you can rectify yourself, right? So and after that you can do better in the real exam, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's the great thing. Yeah, this is the same thing I suggest everyone, that when you prepare for this kind of exam, because like every day on daily basis, whatever you learn, like you have to regain everything, right? You have to memorize, right? Now, until and unless you are not revising it again and again, you may not be able to you may not be able to convert it into the long memory, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for this, you need a study partner, like with whom you can do a good discussion, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, and next thing, how was your journey at Arise?
So actually, it was amazing. I had trust in the source, and then I just went with it. And I'm so gratitude. I can't express. I'm running out of words to express my gratitude. And the whole faculty was very much skilled. And also, not only about the subject, they helped us get over all these mixed feelings during the classes, and also they motivated us so much. And special thanks to everybody, every single person, the whole team. They kept track of every student, and then Khalil, there are times when Khalil sir used to ask personally, the single person, how is it going? Do you want to improve anything? Really glad.
Like even in the night time, Khalil sir will come to library, right?
Sir, yes. He used to check what we are doing, and then he used to ask he used to keep on track.
And what about the supporting staffs here? Like they were good to you?
Yes, sir. Everybody were good to me, actually. Not just me, for everybody. Everybody made this environment so comfortable to concentrate and nothing else. There were no distractions at all.
Okay, fine. I'm glad to know that. Yeah. Okay, but now you tell me, see here, out of 19 subjects, you were good in all 19 subjects or selected?
When I started preparation, there were times I used to open every page and then make a neat notes and try to retain everything. I have sorted out based on the importance, and also but then I have done every subject for the first time. For the revision, when it comes, there were few subjects where I could revise twice, and then there were few only once. So that's how I prioritized based on the weightage.
So overall, I could say that you were very good in 14 or 15 subjects, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Easily, right? Okay, fine. See, okay, now you tell me what kind of question pattern were there this time in the June? Because see, the passing percentage is very less, right now. So like, okay, what do you, like since you have taken the exam, so what do you feel?
Sir, actually, like previous year questions, there were more of clinical based questions this year too. But then surprisingly, in the first paper, there were a lot of questions from physiology and also and other subjects too. But then when compared to it, every question was oriented in a clinical way. And yeah, it's good that we have solved a lot of clinical questions so that we could relate.
Like we have done a lot of CCDs, right? Clinical
yes, sir. Yes. And also testing discussions and previous year questions. Everything helped.
See, now you tell me, like you were very comfortable in paper 2 because, you know, like some students whom I have met this time, they told me, okay, sir, like in second paper, like we got exhausted.
Okay.
A blackout. So what do you feel like why it happened with so many medicos?
Sir, actually, maybe it is personal because a lot of people, I mean, everybody has their own ability. I am good in clinical based scenarios, especially in surgery and medicine. So I felt pretty confident with the second paper. And also the stress and everything drives people towards the tiredness. And then for the second paper, they get a little exhausted. And it's all personal, sir. According to me, the second paper went well.
Okay, Dr. Sushmitha, say here. Like sometimes like there are misconceptions among students that you have to do only particular subjects or only the long subjects, and they try to skip small subjects. Do you agree with them?
No, sir. Actually, a lot of them, like you said, make this mistake based on subject weightage. They do the subjects, but then I don't think that's practical at all, because I advise them to do the whole subjects, all the 19 subjects once thoroughly, and then for the revision, maybe if you lack time, and then you can accordingly make time for more important subjects over small subjects. But then small subjects are in fact easily scoreable. The questions are quite direct, and especially from psychiatry, dermatology, and anesthesia, they are quite direct than twisting the question. So I think they are easily scoreable. Nobody should miss small subjects at the first time, especially.
See, all the small subjects like psychiatry, radiology, also anesthesia, forensic, and skin. Fine. See, like from these from these 6 subjects, like they ask approximately 45 to 50 questions, right? So if you have done all these small subjects at least for one time, like in last month, like this is very easy to revise also.
Yes, sir.
When you revise, you know, like medicine, this is very, very difficult, right? Okay, now, but when you revise like these small subjects, like you can revise within, like 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days. So
Yes.
this depends upon the capabilities, right? No?
Yes. Also, in big subjects like medicine and surgery, there will be few questions where no matter how many times you have revised, there will be some new questions popping up. But
Right.
then when in small subjects, usually they are more direct and they're more simpler than the big subjects.
Yes, yes, yes. So many of your friends, and even your juniors, right? They are going to write exam in December.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of message you would like to convey to them?
I advise them to start every single subject with a positive attitude. I think everybody should talk to themselves positively. You should put your 100% efforts, and if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Set an achievable plan, and then they should put regular efforts towards it. And also, sometimes it's quite controversial, but I feel like we need to let go of perfectionism. Nice. Because people believe that when you study a subject, you need to know 100% of it. But then I don't think it's possible to know every detail. You need to, especially while revising, you need to work smart, and you need to keep revising the ones which have been tested earlier a lot of times. Also, I realized that it's okay to make mistakes. Earlier, when I was solving my MCQs, when I scored less, I used to get insecure and I used to quit. But then later, the more mistakes I made, the more I've learned, the more I've retained. I didn't make those mistakes twice. That's what helped me. Every student, everybody should know their limitations, I feel. I've put myself in so much pressure earlier in the last attempt. Also, revision helped a lot. I used to make sticky notes for the most repeated ones, and I used to make short reviews for the important subjects. Mm-hmm. And I used to revise my notes, previous year questions, most asked topics, and this year NEET PG question paper, and then image-based questions. Yes. So the more you revise, the more it gets into your brain. That's what it worked for me. The earlier you start with the preparation, it is the best, because you get more time for each subject, the more you can revise. I have focused on clinical concepts, as the pattern has changed now. I used to expect the examiner to ask differently. I'm pretty sure that they don't ask what you have written in the notes. Mm-hmm. They ask you in the different perspective. True. So while I was studying with my study partner, we used to make case-based scenarios for every disease. Mm-hmm. That helped. And right. I didn't skip any small subjects. We need to also be together with people who have same interests like us. I'm pretty sure there'll be distractions. There'll be people who will talk negatively, but then you need to surround yourself with people as determined as you. Also, I believe you need to trust your source. There are a lot of people who will be saying that you need to do this from this platform and this for that. But then you need to trust one platform and then just stick to it. I would say some of the important points which you mentioned. Mm-hmm. Some people show perfectionism. Yes, right? Sir. Yes. Okay, which we have learned in psychiatry, right? OCD of perfection. Yes, sir. Okay, so when a student is thinking that whenever I'm learning a subject, like suppose if I'm learning medicine, I should be learning entire Harrison. So this is not possible. You do not have that much time. So see here, you have to learn everything, but citing the time duration, you have to manage everything, right? This is more important, right? And how much a teacher is teaching you, that is more than enough to revise, that is more than enough to solve all the questions which you might get in the exam, right? Okay, second important point, you mentioned that people keep on shifting from one platform to another platform. That is also wrong strategy. When you are stick to one platform, first of all, you have learned from the faculty, and after that you have revised it, you have memorized it, you already practiced the question. Again, you have to revise. Yes, sir. This is the simple rule. Mm. After that, if you are thinking that, so many free sources are available on the YouTube everywhere. So that will be waste of time. Yes, sir. And third important point, you mentioned that we should always surround ourselves with like-minded people. Yes, sir. Or from where you can get actually positivity, right? and motivate.
I totally agree. I totally agree because see, like during this kind of phase, like when you are having so much pressure, family pressure, financial pressure, like emotion pressure, right? Emotional and all. So like at this time, you need more, you need more positivities, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So I'm sure that like how many points you have shared, like so many medicos are going to get inspired by your journey, by your strategy. Okay, like surely like this is going to help so many people.
Yes, so that will be very much helpful for me too, because at least if one person is benefited, that will make me happy.
Awesome.
Also thank everybody, the whole 𝗲𝗏 team, my family, my amazing friends, my study partners, and also my cousins for all the support and helping me get this far.
Chalo, so all the best, and I wish you all the best wherever you go. You keep shining. We have seen you personally at 𝗲𝗏, like you have been very, very hardworking doctor, right? So keep shining, keep flourishing wherever you stay. Stay blessed, stay happy. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good luck to you and also all the students who's preparing for it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.